We're rolling.
So what we're doing now is we are doing a special finish on the cabinets that we have. We have all the cabinets down. There's almost 60 cabinets here. That's a lot of cabinets. And what we're doing is each one gets primed and sanded, primed, sanded, painted, painted again, and then now we're getting ready to add antiquing to it, which is another glaze. It's the same color as what we have on the walls. And I'm going to beat this up a little bit per her instructions. She likes it lightly beat up, just a few marks, and I just randomly do it to my liking. And what this does is this will show up when we put the glaze on, just a little bit. Then I wipe it because we're in Arizona, it's very dry here and everything dries that quick. So I add a little bit of water to it and then I start putting the glaze on. I try to go the grain of the wood. And what this is doing is adding a little bit of color, a little bit of glaze to the wood so that it's not all solid anymore. You have to work fast. Make sure you get the edges.
So this glaze might be done in different colors just depending on the owner's preference.
That's right. Yeah, the owner was very specific about what she wanted. I had to actually work with her interior decorator and her faux finisher. She lives in Kansas?
Kansas City, I believe.
And so we talked quite a bit on the phone, and I talked to her faux finisher and got all the details of what tools she uses and what she likes, you know, how she likes it to look. And then the customer was very specific that she wanted it very light. So what this is doing, this is a stippling effect. And this is taking all the lines out and it's adding just a very unique look to the cabinets. It gives it a very unique, its own little style. Work it all while it's wet, and it works great for you. And once it starts drying, you're in trouble. If I see there's too much on there, I take my brush and I wipe it with my trusty rag. Gets rid of all the lines, and just gives it a real odd look that she likes. You want to stop there, we'll go to the next thing.
So did you start with some samples or photographs of earlier things?
She brought me samples when we came, not samples, just photographs, all photographs. And she's been sending me other ones, you know, on the internet over the weeks. So I knew exactly what she wanted. Make sure I get the sides so that they look the same. And it's done.
So now only 63 more to go.
That's right. That includes drawers and doors and all of it.
So are these in the living room over here, are they already
Those
done?
are all finished on both sides, yes.
Oh, look at them all. Damn.
That's just part.
And this is just part of them, you say, yeah?
Yeah, we have a bunch more over here and we've got a bunch in the closet.
Okay, and then now what we have?
So now what we're going to do, we have the finished product that has been done just like the one was here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of burnt sienna to the corners, to the edges, because she wants it to look like this when we're done.
Let me get a little closer on that. Oh yeah, okay. So that brings out kind of a little bit more of an antique kind of look to it.
It's really a Tuscan look. I'm going to use very little of this on my brush, and I'm just going to add it to the edges, just a little bit. Just pouncing it on. It's very time consuming. And then I'll wipe a little bit of it off. And I do that all the way around, and I also do it on this edge.
Now, you were saying it's very difficult for more than one person to do these type of things, and
Well, this, yeah. it's
and
kind of-
that largely has to do with people tend to have a touch.
They all have their own touch, and that's very true on most fauxing projects. So it depends on, you know, if you want them to look uniform,
Yeah.
then you've got to, like I said, have your own little touch on it.
So this is certainly no mass production type of operation doing this
Very
kind of thing.
detailed, and it's very time intensive. Time intensive. And then I'm going to take my rag, wipe just a little bit of that off. What it's doing is just picking up all the detail of the wood, just a little bit, and then I'm just spreading a little bit of the love. And it really adds to the detail of the wood. If you don't like it, you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
This also has a glaze in it that I've added. It's a medium that you add to it, and it's a varnish. So when
Oh,
it's
okay.
finished, it's finished. So luckily, this is our
So it holds up to wear and tear
Absolutely.
that cabinets have to do.
Yeah, because it gets handled a lot. Like I said, if you don't like it, you have a little bit of time to rub off your excess.
Not too much, but it looks of it. Not too much time, that
No,
is.
you don't, because if we live, like I said, Arizona, you don't have much movement here. It just dries so fast, and I added quite a bit of medium to it to help me in my drying process.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no fast way to this.
No. How long does it usually take you to do a door like this?
Depends on, you know, the techniques. We've done lots of different kinds of cabinets. This is probably my first time I've done it this detailed. We've done a lot of antiquing on cabinets over the years, but this is much more labor intensive than I've done in a while.
Well, it's shaping up nicely.
So anyway, you can tell I'm going to spend a lot of time on this.
Mm-hmm. That's all good. And these are things that you sent samples of to the owner?
I didn't send her
before?
a door sample because it was heavy and I needed my sample back.
Uh-huh.
But we talked quite a bit over the phone, and like I said, I knew exactly what she was looking for.
You
She
had
sent
photographs.
really good detailed photos, so I knew exactly what she's looking for. It's a pretty rustic look
Yeah, great.
that she wants.
Well, this is terrific. Thank you.